Hey Taurus, how are you doing? This reading is for Taurus for the week of September the 1st to the 7th, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also, a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most amazing Tauruses? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Eight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What you are focused on is the Ten of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. In your blocked and challenged position is the Hangman, Major Arcana 4, Pisces, and your outcome is the Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, Taurus. Let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is self-imposed prison, feeling stuck, tied, trapped, and limited in some kind of situation, or there also is something about release and let go of the mental mind. So there is something about the thought pattern, and this is also anxiety, worry, and stress. What's coming towards you is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles could be something about a breadcrumber or your soul longing for more. So that is about taking a new course, taking a new class, upgrading your skills. That could also be getting out in nature. So going for a walk. So instead of staying, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck, you're actually not stuck. You just need to get moving or get started. I'm also getting a person is longing and desiring some kind of commitment connection with you. But this can also be something about a commitment work situation that you might feel cabin fever or feel stuck in. And it could be something about like family dynamics or, getting out of a situation, commitment, connection. Maybe you've been there for maybe 10 years, 18 years. What is this? Eight of Swords. And the Strength card. Major Arcana 4, Leo. And the Strength card is about bravery, strength, and courageousness. It is also about healing the mind. So what you focus on grows. So this is also about diplomacy and gentleness. Being more soft and gentle with yourself. And there is something about healing or persevering. I'm also getting something about confidence. So instead of saying I lack, no, I'm confident on pursuing whatever floats my boat. Page of Pentacles is also a text message, an email, or there is an energy of your soul longing for more. And there is something about a strong pull or a strong desire or a needing for you to be brave. That's also a healing of the heart and the mind so that you find a nice balance. What is this Page of Pentacles? An offering. Or this is like study, course, research. And the Ten of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the Ten of Wands could be something about childcare. I'm also getting something about not all these burdens or situations around you are your priority. I feel like it's more an obligation. Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles with the Ten of Wands is a frustration, a one-sided situation, or there's some kind of heavy longing. I'm also getting something about heavy weight. So if there has been some kind of carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, or you needing to get something off your chest, or there could also be like a heavy crash course that you need to take to upgrade your finances. Can also be something about child care as well. What is this Ten of Pentacles in your focus? and the Seven of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, that complements the Hangman, because in the blocked and challenged position is a need for you to gain a new perspective and a new understanding of some kind of circumstance or situation. And I'm also getting something about delay. Now, you could be delaying your own growth by not taking action. Or there is an element of this 10 of Pentacles, could be work, could be family. It's your end all be all, your big old house, your white picket fence. But it's asking you to review, reassess, and reflect on what 10 of Pentacles means to you. That's your bread and butter. I'm also getting something about what's coming with me for the long haul. And what am I gaining from some kind of circumstance or situation? Like the 10 of Wands is needing to delegate or off duty some kind of task or responsibility. Or maybe that this is not your responsibility, somebody who is longing to reach out to you, but they're not taking action. I'm also getting something about a deep-rooted insecurity. And this, longing for more, but longing for connection, commitment. What is this Hangman? Hangman is about sacrifice and release and let go. Take a pause, take a breather, and reflect. Reflect on how far you have come on your journey. Give yourself a pat on the back for a job well done. You've created that 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. It is also a questioning. Do I want to invest in this, or is this too much for me of a burden? I'm also getting something about childcare. So like for those of you who are actually working parents, there's something about the finances eating up a lot of through childcare, or somebody like, not like a babysitter, but like, after school programs or something like that. What is this, Hangman? Hangman can also be a stubborn energy, somebody not wanting to gain a new perspective. So there is some kind of energetic tie that either you're holding on to a person or this person is holding on to you, yet you're strong enough to overcome something that you are afraid of. And what you fear sets you free. What is this Hangman? And the 9 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the 9 of Swords in the blocked and challenged position is thinking and overthinking and stressing about a person, place, or a situation to the point where you're paralyzed in thought and can't take action. Because the 7 of Pentacles is very slow growth. So you could also be feeling like, is this ever going to, create financial abundance or legacy? Like I'm also getting something about feeling stuck in some kind of nightmare of a situation, or this is also anxiety, sleepless nights, and needing more sleep. The body needs to restore and recharge. So like if you feel like your cortisol levels are really high, or that you're finding you're gaining weight, it actually might just be something to do with sleep. And people underestimate how important sleep is. But I'm also getting something about overthinking or stressing. If I let this go, what if something better doesn't happen? But what if it does? What if I take this heavy crash course and upgrade my skills? What if it doesn't get me the 10 of Pentacles? But what if it does? That is the fear. The fear is holding you back from everything you want, dream of, and desire. I'm also getting somebody here staying up late at night, but there is something about the sacrifice. Or are you sacrificing too much for situations that are not priorities to you? So the focus, Knight of Cups, in pursuit of joy, pleasure, fun, happiness. This could also be somebody, good looking, charming, wants to take you on a date, sweep you off your feet. But this is also creativity, music, art, poetry, creating something that fills your cup. Could also just be a fun friend. Want to go out for coffee. And the Death card. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. And the Death card is about change and transition. So anything that doesn't float your boat, or if you feel like you're giving heavy breadcrumbs from a person's situation, it also could be something about a person longing, but they're not taking any kind of action. This is also your soul. Trust your intuition, longing for more. It is also an ascension, a growth ascension for you. And this could be a smooth change or transition. That's if you allow and go with the flow. What is this Eight of Swords and Strength card? Mind over the matter. So you can control your thoughts, or you can allow your thoughts to control your life. The mind, getting control of your thoughts. And the Knight of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the Knight of Pentacles is diligent, hardworking, loyal. I'm also getting something about perfectionism and wanting something to be perfect is actually hindering your growth. So let's just say that your soul desires on putting yourself on a platform, but you want your image to be perfect. You want your body to be perfect when you're perfectly imperfect just the way that you are. Knight of Pentacles is also stuck in the mud. I'm also getting like your tires are stuck. See, that's an offer, but proceeding with caution. This is also think twice, cut once. That can also be a passed on loved one, an angel, sending you messages, sending you love. And you have to be honest with yourself of where your loyalty lies. What is this Page of Pentacles and Ten of Wands? This can also be like a battle between a younger sibling or a brother. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady. Becoming brave. To do something, to take action. And the Devil. Major Arcana 4, Capricorn. And the Devil is temptation. It is also a blockage. It could be fantasy, limerence, codependency, abandonment issues, scarcity in finances. Or there is something about bondage, chained and bound to materialism or materialistic. I'm also getting something about alcoholism, drug addiction, sex addiction. That could also be playing video games. Or the illusion of starting something new. You're already putting the cart before the horse. You're like, wait a minute, that's way too heavy. No, I don't know if I could do that. But I'm also getting like heavy control. Like devil energy is every single toxic word you can think of. So learning more about the toxicity. But that's also a need for somebody here to gain a new perspective on the situation. Somebody here being stubborn and living in a place of angst. This is worry, worry, worry. There's so much worry. That can also be something about father, abuse of power. Somebody here very jealous and envy, wanting to control or dictate some kind of circumstance. And the Ten of Cups. Well, that's beautiful energy. That's returning to go to health and healing, financial recovery. But this is also like happiness, playing, letting loose, and socialization, being in good company. That's also something about, a friendship. Somebody also has a big family, or that also could be status. Like a good home and a good heart, and cleaning up your investments of who you are investing in. So again, reassess, reevaluate on what your happily ever after is. Also on possibly even work life, doing something that you love. And this is a really nice energy of take your time. Take your time, because time is money. Is this person wasting my time? I would say so, right? Do they have the confidence to come towards you? Or are they breadcrumbing you? I'm also getting something about stuck in the mud. Stuck on perfectionism or materialism. So if somebody only wants you for, you know, your house, your home, your finances, because this is like possibly even like childhood trauma, heavy childhood trauma, but that's also something about like heavy weight gain or heavy overspending, overeating, overconsuming, stalking, watching, jealousy. Okay, so what is this Hangman? A new way of thinking and understanding, but somebody here is energetically still hanging on to you, or there's some kind of closure issues. And I've said that in the past. Somebody here is having a hard time closing this cycle out. This is also about patterns. It's like learning something new or developing something new inside of you, a new skill. That can also be meal prepping or getting out in nature. And then again, the devil is tempting you to come back to this one-sided dynamic. I'm also getting something about the all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. So there's something about needing to play, letting to have fun, letting loose. Blocked communication. 8 of Wands is also news. There's something you need to get off your chest. This is also blocked communication at a distance. Because the 8 of Wands is like the arrows of love. I'm also getting something about like wanting something to be so much faster, but it's slow pace. I'm also getting somebody who is trying to push or force something. And again, this backfires. Something about a loss of passion, a loss of attraction, a loss of desire, or maybe you lost yourself in some kind of circumstance or dynamic. It's like you got kind of pulled off your path. Right here, there's a strong pull, but there's something pulling you in a nice energy or to focus on this, or somebody here very like money hungry or just wants to come in like to your investment. Page of Cups. Page of Cups can be a secret desire. It is also somebody who is gullible or naive. This person can also be oversharing, overeating, overspending, love bomber. Page of Cups can also be like a sweet surprise. So something about your inner child playing, letting loose, not taking things so seriously or personally. What is this Knight of Cups and this Death card? A change in who and how you socialize. But I'm also getting something about like the change that I want and need is to pursue things that float my boat. And I'm going to put an end to any kind of investment that are not reciprocal or going back to old patterns, old habits, old outdated thinking. So if you find yourself, again, reassess here on what makes me happy, but anything that doesn't feel good, move away from. You don't have to explain yourself on why. And the Seven of Wands. And, you know, getting a lot of sevens in the reading. Sevens are to focus on your journey and where you want to go and grow in life and what makes you feel satisfied, happy, being in good company, getting that paycheck. But I'm also getting something about like inheritance or a trait, like a happy trait, retrieve, some kind of retrieval. I'm also getting something you want validation and approval from a person that you're good enough, but validate and approve yourself. It's like, have that confidence. I have that swagger. I can go and take action. If this person is capable of having this, I'm capable of having it myself. I don't have to be jealous or envy of this other person. Seven of Wands is what you resist persists. It is also about you needing to advocate and stand up to a bully. And the bully could also be you. You could be your worst critic here, Taurus. So stop bullying yourself, stop being mean to yourself, and give yourself some freaking credit here. I'm also getting something about dealing with somebody who keeps pushing something back or deflecting. And that could also be you being deflective of like, no, I'm not changing. This person has to change. That is ego. That's the ego telling you that I want power, I want control. But I'm also getting something about drawing a line in the sand, saying enough is enough. This stops here. One or two things is a priority to you. The rest is one big old obligation. So being the good guy or doing things to get or seek approval from others, you don't need their approval. Improve or approve self. Yeah. And this is also boundaries. Establishing better boundaries, healthy boundaries with people who are there for a good time, not a long time. This is also somebody luring you in through sexy time. Two of Cups. Two of Cups is about union, reunion, or, too much of a good thing is too much of a good thing. There could also be fighting over children here. Like, the devil energy is two people that are bound to a situation. Okay, Taurus, pay attention to this message. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So instead of chasing, we're attracting, we're relaxed, we're leaning back in this beautiful feminine energy, and we're open. We're being grateful and being grateful for what we have. This means invest in, I'm grateful for this hot water. I'm grateful for this good friendship. I'm grateful for having a hot shower. I'm grateful for food in my belly. Because the more grateful you are in the present moment, the more and more it will come for you. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. But this is, I want to explore things that float my boat. So standing up to a bully, standing up to a cause, or somebody here is resisting on changing. So if this is a person, let's just say, that comes back around, is giving you breadcrumbs without a behavior change in a person, whether this is you, Taurus, or another, is manipulation. Okay? How can I manipulate this person to like me? Well, you're going to be barking up the wrong tree, and then Saturn here is going to whip your ass and teach you a lesson. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And that's a beautiful energy of recharging your battery, investing in you, investing in happiness, seeing things of being gracious, or living in a place of bathing in a luxury and happiness. It is also, fun, having fun and being in good company. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. What are you going to do about it? Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Codependency can be anything. It could be trauma bond. It could be low self-esteem. Something to do with abandonment issues. Or somebody here, codependency means like somebody has some kind of vice that they use, or you here, Taurus, that is not healthy for you. And that vice can be anything. It could be, overeating. It could be consuming too much sugar. It could be stalking people on social media. There's a bad habit that needs to be broken. Talking. Interested, conversing more, awaiting message, arrives, text, call, email, and hoovering. And hoovering, if you want to read up the message about hoovering, you'll find a better description versus how I'm going to express it. Somebody who hoovers, right? So a person that comes back around. There for a good time, not a long time. Addiction. So you have addiction times 2, codependent, obsession, possession, control, has a block, and restrain. So there is something here as codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. It's almost like love is a prisoner, or girl talk. This is a beautiful card here, right here. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. That's say yes. The universe is going to throw in a curveball to see if you pass the test. And it is only a person coming back around to see how you react. Because if you say that you want better, you want to be better, I'm confident in my skin, I'm not codependent, this won't even faze you. You'll pass with flying colors. Lightning. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. This is your aha moment. Sacrifice on what has been dragging on, or this is the news. So communicating something to a person can create a lot of transformation inside of you. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. Third-party interference can be anything. Maybe this is your family and friends, and they don't approve of the person that you're dating, but you love this person. Or, you know, maybe you have a really close friend and they're trying to get your attention onto this situation. Be like, hey, Taurus, like, you deserve a hell of a lot better. Like, you know. Dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Teardrop, great personal sorrow. And this is codependency, so there could be like a dark woman or dark complexion or hair woman that's obsessed, possession, control, has blocks, and feels restrained or stuck. But it's just a mindset. And great personal sorrow, teardrops. So somebody quite sad. But again, somebody here is playing the villain, but really, or the victim, but really they're the villain in their own story. It's like self-sabotaging behavior. Fan, romance, celebration, and party. And this is over girl talk. It says time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. Some of you Tauruses are really getting your shish together. And you are going to pass the test with flying colors. Bell, an announcement, shocking announcement, sudden upheaval, and exchange or change. I'm getting something about exchange. So there could also be something about buying and selling money. And I mean like currency exchange. Something about currency exchange. And work, achievement, and success. Leg, stepping into a new experience. Yes. And I love that leg. It's like dip your toe into something new, something fresh. Purse, pay attention to your finances. Yeah. Because I'm getting somebody who might be like eyeing you up because you have everything. Like for some of you, this is like a home and you have family, you have status, but you know, Seven of Pentacles could be something that's 7-figure. So it could be like a 7-figure item that you own and own flat out. And that could also be a home. So somebody's like eyeing you up and longing and wanting and thinking like, oh, if I could just control or dictate or get my hands on Taurus, then everything is just going to be great. But I feel like there's a devil in disguise right there. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Taurus, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.